What if doubt wasn't your enemy, but your greatest advantage? What if being underestimated is exactly what you need right now? Most people panic when they're doubted. They rush to prove themselves, to shout louder, to explain, to be seen, but not you, not the Stoic. He understands something deeper. Silence isn't weakness, it's leverage, because while they're watching for noise, you're building in silence. You don't need to convince anyone. You just need to become undeniable, and by the time they finally realize it, it'll be too late to stop you. The loudest in the room is rarely the strongest. He wants credit before the work, recognition before mastery, validation before transformation. But the Stoic, he's patient. He moves like a shadow. He doesn't explain his mission, because he is the mission. Let them laugh. Let them assume you've peaked. Let them put you in a box they feel safe labeling. You're not here to argue with doubters. You're here to outlive them. And when you stop wasting energy trying to be understood, you unlock something rare. Total focus, zero noise, maximum growth. Because your attention no longer leaks into proving. It's reserved for becoming. And the man who becomes, he doesn't need to speak. His presence does it for him. Most people react to doubt with noise. They post more, talk more, flex more, because deep down, they need the world to believe, so they can believe it too. But the Stoic doesn't work like that. He doesn't need belief from others. He builds proof through repetition, through pain, through silence, because discipline doesn't demand applause, it demands consistency. The doubters, they're watching the surface, but you're working underground, and that's the advantage. They won't see it coming, because they were too distracted looking for volume, not velocity. Let them think you're behind. Let them misread your silence as surrender. You're not retreating, you're reloading. And if you've come this far, you're not just watching, you're training. Hit subscribe and ring the bell if you're building in silence, forging your edge, quietly, relentlessly, like a true Stoic. Silence isn't just the absence of noise, it's the presence of control. It's knowing you could say something, but choosing not to. It's watching the chaos and walking right through it, without leaving a sound. That's power most people will never understand, because they're addicted to attention. They need validation to feel alive. But you're cutting that addiction. You don't rise by proving, you rise by preparing, by stacking habits, by locking in on your routine when no one's clapping. And the more silent you become, the sharper you get, because there's no wasted motion, no emotional leakage, just you showing up day after day while they wait for you to explain yourself. You won't, because your silence is your sword, and when it's time, you'll use it. The most dangerous man in the room isn't the one talking, it's the one watching, still, calculating, patient, because he's not trying to win attention, he's trying to win, period. The Stoic lets them doubt him. He knows their disbelief is a gift. It lowers their guard. It buys him time. It clears the stage for surprise. You don't need to correct their perception. You need to perfect your execution. And when you finally move, you won't need to say a word. Your results will echo louder than any argument ever could. Let them sleep on you. Let them mislabel you. Let them count you out. That's the quiet advantage. They forgot. You don't need their permission to become unstoppable. You just need to stay the course and never break your silence before the win. You don't rise by shouting, you rise by sharpening. So let them doubt you. Let them talk. Let them think you've got nothing left. You owe them no explanation, no announcement, no update. Because when you move in silence, you move with power. You don't burn out proving. You burn slow, steady, controlled. And when it's time to show them who you are, you won't need words. They'll feel it, not in what you say, but in what you've become. So don't rush the process. Don't trade your silence for cheap applause. Hold it, own it, and when they least expect it, win quietly.